ranks. When you have an assistant who's with the same head coach for 7 years, that's a pretty unique kind of a situation, too.
It is a good situation for everyone involved based on the fact that assistant positions, it takes a lot of dedication. There's not a lot of money in it. Alec is a terrific young man. He played here at Salve and stuck with the program. Great young guy.
I know you had a little experience as an assistant basketball coach with the women's team. Did you enjoy that? You did that for a little while, right?
I may have been the worst assistant coach in the history of basketball, and I say that with all. It truly wasn't. Thank goodness we had a wonderful head coach.
That wasn't the response I was looking for, but that's okay. Honesty is a good quality. Let's see who's introduced here. It's going to be Carlos Ribeiro will be in that starting lineup for Curry. He'll be joined by, of course, Sadale Jones. We're going to hear his name a lot. 6'4" senior out of Pittsfield, Mass. Next out comes Lambros Papalambros, the 6'4" junior out of Quincy. And joining the starting unit is A.J. Stevens, 6'5", 255 junior out of Stamford, Connecticut. And to round out that starting five, it'll be who? Get over here. Is it Lemondola? It's 00, John Durkin. John Durkin, the 6'5", 200. Wait a minute. Durkin 6'5", 245. Stevens is 6'5", 255. Ted Amendola 6'7", 230. Isn't that cheating?
I was going to say that they could be taking the next flight down to play in the Super Bowl. They are massive young men.
Starting it off for Salve Regina, the starting lineup. It is the point guard, Brendan Canova, out of Edina, Minnesota. Or is it Edina, Minnesota? 6'1" sophomore. He'll be joined by Isaiah Pringle, the junior out of Queens, New York, leading scorer on the team, one of the top scorers in the conference. Next up, Josh Holfelder, 6'5" junior out of Noank, Connecticut, not too far down the road. Next up is Jeff Bielefeld, 6'4" junior from Littleton, Massachusetts. And finishing it off, I think Will Smiley. They got to get lost in the pack there. I would guess Will Smiley.
I would think he would be starting today also.
Saunderstown, 6'3" senior. Salve with the home whites, the blue trim, the blue numerals. Curry Colonels in that deep purple uniform of theirs with the white numerals. And everybody getting themselves set for the national anthem. We are going to, however, take a timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready for action. Stay with us on WADK in Newport.
You need to trust people you deal with.
We're doing Enterprise and then skip
repairs,
over to Sears again.
A lot of car and truck owners around here trust Tom Faria and Enterprise Auto Body. For some 40 consistently provided the highest quality work, from the smallest dent to major body repairs. Enterprise has state-of-the-art equipment and decades of experience. Enterprise can also help with your tire needs and minor automotive servicing. You can trust Tom Faria and Enterprise Auto Body. Trimble Road off of Quidnick Avenue in Middletown. 849-5606.
Hi, I'm Joe Kilty, the owner of the new Sears of Middletown, now located at 1235 West Main Road next to BMW of Newport. At Sears of Middletown, our goal is to provide you with exceptional and personalized service, along with the best selection and prices guaranteed. At Sears of Middletown, you'll find great selections of Craftsman tools, lawn and garden equipment, home electronics, all the leading brand appliances, vacuum cleaners, and much more. We carry a large in-stock inventory, and as always, our prices are guaranteed to be the best. We offer Price Matching Plus, and that means if you find a lower price on the same item currently available from another local retailer, we'll match that price, plus give you back 10% of the difference. So for the best selection, prices, and service, visit the new Sears of Middletown, your locally owned and operated hometown solution. Sears of Middletown is now located at 1235 West Main Road, on the web at SearsHometownStores.com, or by calling 848-7004.
And we are glad you could join us on this Saturday afternoon, pre-Super Bowl, as we get set for the Salve men and the Curry men doing battle. Salve again with a record of 7-6 in the conference. Curry leading the conference with their 11-2 record. And we are ready, just about ready to go, as both teams will be taking the floor after we have the little sportsmanship announcement read, though, by each player, one player each from the two teams, to read that to the crowd that has stuck around to watch this one, although somebody who apparently didn't stick around was my good friend Mr. Ralph Gizzi. He's getting up there in age, and he has to get home and rest up after watching one basketball game. He gets tired.
Exhausting.
So we'll see how it all comes out to see what this challenge represents for Salve. It won't be easy. This is one talent-laden team in Curry College in so many ways. In brute strength, in height, in shooting, and quickness. They've got it all.
They really do. They're a very talented team at each position, and they can play a lot of different styles. You can tell they can go big underneath, or they can get out and run.
All right, we are ready. Teams seem to be ready. And here come the Colonels. And to jump at Jeff Bielefeld will do the honors for Salve. And let's see who's going to go up against him. Going to be Sedale? Yep, Sedale Jones will be jumping center. A couple of good leapers right here. It'll be interesting to see who wins this tap.
It will be.
And they're ready to toss it up and get it started. And we are underway, and ball's bounced around, and Curry comes down with it. Ribeiro now gives it up to Lambros, Papalambros, guarded by Brendan Canova. This is Ribeiro with it now, looking for cutters. Still looking, now backs it up to A.J. Stevens, the big man, out beyond the arc. Papalambros looking low, nothing there. Sedale Jones at the free throw line, stops, pops, in and out, around, still no good. Rebound, Will Smiley. Good look, wouldn't go down. Canova working the other way, goes to Isaiah Pringle, who can shoot from anywhere. Here's Will Smiley, back to Isaiah, goes right side, stops, pops, front rim, rebound Bielefeld, had it knocked away, and off of a Curry Colonel, the Salve ball.
Nice offensive rebound by Bielefeld. Got up high, kept the man on his back, gives Salve another shot.
Isaiah's going to put it in play down at the end of the Curry bench to our left. Looking, finally gets it into Will Smiley, bounces away, but Will retrieves it, and they go back to work. Josh Holfelder out to Brendan Canova. Isaiah in three-point range, stops, pops, nope. Rebound fought for, Jeff Bielefeld batted it away, and it will be Curry ball.
Isaiah's already up and shooting. He loves to get the ball up on the rim, and they're going to need him today. Those points are going to be very valuable.
Always helps, too, if you can get those first couple of ones to go down, and that has not been the case here for Isaiah. Curry brings it back. Doing the honors, Carlos Ribeiro, but he gives it up to Sedale Jones. He is the all-conference guy right here and does everything. Gives it up to A.J. Stevens in the lane. Turns, spins, shoots, misses. Bielefeld with a rebound.
Good in-traffic rebound by Jeff.
Canova to Bielefeld, who won't shoot from out there. Will Smiley goes down low to Josh Holfelder on the baseline area, working his way in the lane. Gives it up to Bielefeld, goes right to the hoop, puts it up off the backboard, no good. And A.J. hauls down a rebound.
Yeah, he's a space eater and a rebound eater, no doubt about it.
Sedale Jones the other way, drives to the hoop, draws some contact as he makes his move to the basket before the shot. And that's going to be on Will Smiley. That's his first.
Sedale just looks like a player. He glides up and down the court, can take people off the dribble. You can just see he looks like he's at another level.
Comes out high to Lambros, Papalambros, who can hit from deep as well. Canova on him near the center circle. Lambros looking things over. Works his way to the left side of the lane. Bounces it down low. There's Durkin underneath the basket. Couldn't get it up cleanly. Smiley rebound.
Good defense. They held him from penetrating, over-penetrating.
Well, Smiley goes right to the hoop. Doesn't get it to go. Drew contact but no foul. And Ribeiro comes away with the rebound. On the move. Dribbles it up court. Gets to the forecourt area. Pringle slows him down. A.J. Stevens, the big man, working against Jeff Bielefeld. Drives, lays it up and in, and drew the contact from Jeff Bielefeld.
That was an impressive move by him. 260 some odd pounds. Took him off the dribble and then just laid a finger roll up off the glass to score that. Great touch for a big, big man.
Yeah, surprising quickness, too, with that move to the basket.
Once he seals you, you're in trouble because there's no way of getting around. You cannot regain your position.
68% free throw shooter, puts it up and in, and completes the three-point play. First points of the game. Brendan Canova up courts. Gets away from Ribeiro, who had a tough pick. In the corner, it's Will Smiley for a three. No good. Rebound. Bielefeld goes up high. Turns, spins, tries to put it up, and traveled, making a move to the basket.
Tough call by the off referee there. Someone was hanging on his arm the whole time. Good offensive rebound by Jeff. That was quite a pick he set up on top on Ribeiro. Ribeiro spun off into the crowd almost.
Hasn't wasted any time, Jeff has. I thought he had 3 rebounds. They listed him for 2. Here is Papalambros giving it up to Sedale Jones and batted away by Will Smiley on the inlet pass.
This is what Salve wants to do. They want to keep the pace slow, make them pass the ball, work the shot clock. They don't want to get in a running game with them.
Sadale Jones, foul line, down the right side of the lane, gives it up to Papalambros, shut off by Brendan Canova. Papalambros with the dribble alive. Crossover dribble, almost lost it. Nearly stolen by Brendan Canova, and it is stolen by Brendan Canova. And there's going to be a foul on Papalambros. He doesn't think he's guilty.
He's very upset. That was terrific defense by Canova, who is known for that. He bellies up to you, low, tough player. He has a great attitude for defense.
Brendan Canova met by Carlos Ribeiro. Runs into another pick. Isaiah Pringle with it out high. Papalambros on him. Gets it to Jeff Bielefeld out high. Working with Will Smiley on a weave. Almost blew it. Will goes down the left side of the lane. Gets blocked from behind. But we'll have a foul called. And that's going to be Papalambros. And that's his second personal all of a sudden.
That's good news for Salve. He's a good defender. His length, his arm length is really extraordinary. Takes up the passing lane, quick of foot, so 2 fouls on him early is a good sign.
Will Smiley, 67% free throw shooter, hits the first of 2, gets another one. First points for Salve. So Papalambros, who is a key player in this mix, has 2 quick personal fouls for the Colonels. Will Smiley out of North Kingstown. The senior, the only senior, misses the second free throw. Jones with a big rebound.
Well, Jones cleared the rim that time.
Tremendous leap, tremendous reach. Here is Carlos Ribeiro. Always a deep threat for shooting. Gets it over to Durkin, the big man. John Durkin gives it up to Sadale Jones. Picked up by Will Smiley. Get it down to AJ. Double team, puts it up and doesn't get it to roll. Fight for the rebound comes down to Jeff Bielefeld.
Good job by Bielefeld, staying active.
Brendan Canova the other way. Gives it up to Bielefeld out high between the circles. Ball, a pass to Hohlfelder deflected. Now another slap at it by Sadale Jones. And Sadale's going to be called for a foul, trying to steal the ball from Josh Hohlfelder.
Came in, provided some weak side help. He was in the right position. Unfortunately, he just reached a little too much there. That's a good matchup for Salve down low. If they can get the ball down into Josh Hohlfelder, that's a good matchup.
Brendan Canova has it. Guarded closely by Ribeiro. Canova looking for help, gets it to Will Smiley in the right wing. Out high goes to Hohlfelder. 3-point range, doesn't do it. Canova looking, goes down low to Bielefeld underneath. Can't get the layup to go. Stevens with a rebound.
Nicely played by Salve. Rolled off the pick, just missed an easy shot.
The other way, Lambros goes right toward the hoop and rolls it up and in. Tremendous move to the basket by Papalambros.
That was another level we saw there off the dribble and taking it up, hanging in midair.
Brendan Canova the other way on the right side of the lane, gives it up to Will Smiley. Smiley at the top of the circle. On the weave to Isaiah Pringle. Doesn't take the 3, goes right side of the lane, drives against Durkin, lays it up and in.
Nice move. Kept the dribble alive, and the path opened up to the basket. He took it.
Nice right side screen set up for Isaiah to dribble right by the defense. 5-3 is the Curry lead. Here's Sadale Jones against Will Smiley. Goes into the left side of the lane, flips it up and in softly.
Another big time move. Creates his own space in there. When he needs to get his space, he pushes off a little bit, gets that open floater.
Back the other way, Salve, Isaiah blowing by Papalambros, gives it down, nice passing underneath, Jeff Bielefeld with a layup.
Great touch pass by Smiley, and Bielefeld dove to the hoop. That's what he wants to do, use that.
7-5 the score, Sadale Jones the other way, gives it up to Carlos Ribeiro. Ribeiro picked up by Pringle, they go left corner, moves to the baseline by AJ, flips it up, doesn't get it to go, gets his own rebound, puts it up, that doesn't go, fights for the rebound, throwing elbows all over the place. And he'll get the rebound call, and it'll be Curry ball.
That was almost a dangerous situation there. There was a lot of activity going after that ball, and there were some mean elbows being thrown.
Josh Hohlfelder called for the foul. Here comes Antonio Jones in, and John Durkin, 0-0, sits down. Antonio Jones, 6'2", 200 senior out of Boston, Mass. Papalambros goes back in the corner for Sadale Jones 3, all net.
It's another level. That was a beautiful stroke from deep in the corner.
Brendan Canova the other way, gives it up. They work to Will Smiley, back to Jeff Bielefeld, top of the circle. Isaiah Pringle, left side, baseline down low. Hohlfelder pump fakes. Indecision there, he turns, now he shoots, doesn't get it to go. Underneath, Bielefeld with another rebound, had it slapped away though. Ball comes up court to Antonio Jones, waiting for some help. 1 against 5 right now. Here's Papalambros with the ball. 10-5 Curry. 5 minutes in, 5.5 minutes in. Here's Sadale Jones taking another three. Too strong, long rebound, fought for. Papalambros gets away with it. Goes offside to Antonio Jones for a long three. That's short, and that'll go out of play.
A little too long on that one. He was well beyond the NBA line on that one. Came up a couple of feet short. The pace is good, though, for Salve. They need to take care of the ball on their possessions, but the pace is good, and they're getting looks.
Down 10-5, Salve with the ball. Brendan Canova goes left side over here to Isaiah Pringle. Pringle guarded by Papalambros. Gets it out to Josh Holfelder in three-point range. He'll take it from there and hit it.
That's the matchup. Great square up to the hoop. There's no way his defensive opponent could come out and get him. Nicely played.
Just about Patrick Deneen time for Salve as Patrick gets ready to come in from the scorer's table. And there's Carlos Ribeiro. Nice crossover move, but decides to stop and pop and miss. And Jeff Bielefeld is going to go way high for the rebound. And there'll be a foul in the rebounding action. And this is going to be on A.J. Stevens.
Pushed off a little bit underneath, and you're right. Here comes Patrick Deneen. He comes in typically at the same time of each half, and his job is to make things happen. He's an all-around player. Fills up the stat sheet.
Matt Russell and Jordan Vieira in for Curry College. A.J. Stevens among those sitting down. Brendan Canova working the point against Antonio Jones. Left-handed dribble goes over to Patrick Deneen, guarded closely by Carlos Ribeiro. And the pass is stolen away by Sadale Jones. Driving down, lays it up on the run and gets it in.
Great move. Under heavy pressure, switched hands the last minute, floated it in.
Very bad passing in that time around by Salve. Working it now to Brendan Canova on the far side. Looking for some help, gets it to Josh Holfelder. Patrick Deneen going down to low to Jeff Bielefeld, but Sadale Jones had a near steal, but Josh Holfelder saves it. Patrick Deneen going toward the hoop, has it slapped away from behind by Carlos Ribeiro.
Quick hands by Curry. They're all over the ball, very active team. Salve wants to use that 30-second clock. They want to make sure they're making a number of passes.
Canova puts it in play, gets it down low and stolen away by Ribeiro on the run. 2-on-1, he's going to take it all by himself, lay it up and in.
End to end, nice little steal at one end, finishes it off at the other.
Isaiah Pringle is going to be triple teamed, gets rid of it across court to Brendan Canova at the other end. Jeff Bielefeld out high, back to Isaiah. Isaiah left side driving toward the baseline, gives it off to Josh Holfelder, stolen away. Antonio Jones has it, up to Jordan Vieira. Vieira looking, waiting, backs it off.
Salve has to be careful right here, Bob, because the pace is all of a sudden changed in Curry's favor.
Pass gets to Sadale Jones, stops on the wing, doesn't take the shot, now makes the move, goes to the hoop, doesn't get it to go. Bielefeld's got, nope, Jeff Holfelder has the rebound.
Nice rebound.
Josh Holfelder pulls it down. Deneen double team, gets it to Bielefeld. Back to Canova. In the corner for Isaiah's shot. Too strong, back rim. Bielefeld battles for the rebound. Gets it back over to Patrick Deneen for a jumper. No good. Fight for the rebound comes down off of Curry.
This is what happens sometimes when Curry gets running to the hoop. Salve's responding by running to their hoop, and that's not what they want to do. It's a little bit of a frenetic pace right now, which helps Curry.
Papalambros comes back for Curry. Isaiah puts it in play, flips it out to Jeff Bielefeld. Holfelder with it now. Back to Jeff. Over here to Patrick Deneen. They work it around to Isaiah for a jumper. In three-point range, and good.
That's going to help if he can loosen up that defense a little bit with that three-pointer.
Right off the feed, right off the pass, no hesitation. Isaiah Pringle three. Back the other way. Salve down by three. This is Papalambros. Double team. Gets it over here to Antonio Jones, top of the circle, on the wing. It's Jordan Vieira moving toward the hoop and backing it home.
Oh, nice jump step there to finish that off at the hoop.
16-11 is the Curry lead. Salve brings it back right to left as we look on. Brendan Canova working hard at the point, looking for help now. Gets it over to Isaiah Pringle. Pringle guarded by Jordan Vieira. Now to Josh Holfelder between the circles. Off to Canova. On the right elbow, looking, waiting to Patrick Deneen. Pass tried for Josh Holfelder, but tipped away and goes off the Seahawk.
Patrick Deneen forced that a little bit to the post. Kind of, he telegraphed that, and Curry knew it was coming and got into the right position at the right time.
John King is in for the Seahawks. Will Smiley is back as well. Bielefeld sits down, as does Holfelder. No, yes, Holfelder. No, he's still out there.
King's a local product, played right around the corner at Prout.
Yep. Transferred over here from Rhode Island College and getting a chance to get in there slowly but surely this season. Here is Lambros Papalambros, guarded by Isaiah Pringle, who has not sat down yet. Jordan Vieira against Deneen. Gets it down on the low post area to A.J. Stevens, who returned. Baseline pass is saved, and I can't see what happened. It's going to be Curry ball, though.
Salve hanging in there, 16-11. That's a good sign. You don't want to get a running team off and running too early in a contest. And right now, Salve's playing good, solid defense.
Papalambros going to put it in play just to the right of his basket. Gets it to Matt Russell. They work it around. Vieira has it now. We'll bring it out and reset the offense.
Gosh, is there a glowing mismatch underneath against Salve? The big man has got King pinned.
In the lane, Lambros with a jumper, tries to bank it home, doesn't get it to go, and a rebound for Patrick Deneen.
Good rebound there. They got to the hoop, but Salve was able to hold them off.
And they slow it down. Deneen wanted to go low to Hofelder, shut off, so he goes out high to John King. Here's Isaiah Pringle, working between the circles to the foul line. Nothing there. To King, back to Deneen. Goes to Josh Hofelder, right side of the lane. Working against Matt Russell, spins, turns, and hits.
That is the mismatch today, and Salve needs to keep feeding the post down there.
Nice left-handed shot by the right-hander, Josh Hofelder. Here's Antonio Jones backing it off, and they work it around to Lambros Papalambros. Salve down by 3, 16-13. Just under 10 minutes ago, A.J. Stevens double team, backs it off. They work it around to Antonio Jones. Gets to the free throw line for the jumper. No, back rim. Rebound, Smiley.
Good defensive series by Salve.
Will brings it back, looks things over, backs it off to John King. King works it around to Patrick Deneen, back out in the middle to Will Smiley, got it closely by Antonio Jones. Working across left side to John King, now to Josh Hofelder on the baseline, is slapped by Matt Russell.
There it is again, Hofelder getting on the block. He has an advantage over his defenders, and he's able to take the ball, draw the foul. Coach Foster's got to love this. It's 16-13, 10, 11 minutes in the game, and Salve's just hanging around playing tough defense.
Sadell Jones is back after a rest. Shot from the wing by King is no good, but that one bounced off the stanchion. And that'll be Curry ball.
Probably a little quick shot by John, trying to get their feel for the hoop.
Jeff Bielefeld getting ready to come back in for Salve as Papalambros brings it back up for Curry, left to right. Bent by Isaiah Pringle, works the weave with Sadell Jones. Works it back to Antonio Jones for a jumper from 18 feet, no good. Rebound tipped over to Patrick Deneen by Hofelder.
Good D again by Salve, and everyone's crashing the boards for Salve.
Deneen wanted to drive, had it shut off, lost the ball, but saved by Will Smiley. Smiley down to Patrick Deneen. Deneen to Hofelder, down low, working against Stevens. Pump fakes, goes back to Deneen. Foul line, little hook shot pass down to Josh Hofelder. Gets the left-handed layup in, and is fouled.
Boy, great execution by Deneen and Hofelder there. High-low passing.
John Durkin in, Matt Russell sits down for Curry. Josh Hofelder, who's a pretty darn good free throw shooter. 86%, 31 of 36 for the junior from Noank, Connecticut, and one of the captains as a junior too.
He's got 5 points already, and he does have the mismatch today. He's either stronger than the player or quicker on each occasion that they bring someone in.
And I jinxed him on the free throw shooting. He missed it. Josh will get a rest as Bielefeld comes back in. Salve down a point, 16-15 with 8:39 to go, first half.
Good effort by Salve to date. They want to make sure Curry takes time with the ball, and they want to do the same thing on their own end.
Sadell Jones gets it down low to A.J. Stevens in the low post, and with that big weight of his, he just pushed his way around and got an easy layup.
If you're not here, folks, think Vince Wilfork, because that is what he looks like.
On the baseline, Smiley has it, guarded by Durkin. Smiley working against Durkin is shut off. So he backs it off, and they work it again to Isaiah Pringle out high. Pringle to Jeff Bielefeld, trying to draw that big man out. Here is a drive to the hoop by Patrick Deneen, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Will Smiley, gives it underneath, blocked away by Lambros Papalambros. Good job of defense there by Curry.
Good defense, but Salve working hard underneath, getting these balls. Good work.
Brendan Canova comes back for Salve.
Canova gives them great defensive presence on the court.
And the Seahawks working around. Canova gives it up to Isaiah Pringle. Can't get the shot off, but after a dribble, he puts up a shot that's too strong. Stevens with a rebound over his own teammate. One 3-point lead here for Curry.
A little quick on Isaiah with the shot there.
as an attempt at a charging call that doesn't get called. Meanwhile, Stevens gives up a close shot, gives it up to Sadale Jones. He takes the jumper and hits it from 16 feet away.
Was looking to make a pass, created his own space again.
Sean Foster's going to call a 30-second timeout with 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. His team is down 20-15. They're staying with this Curry team that's bigger and stronger and bulkier and loves to run up and down the court. But I guess so far, not discouraged, maybe down by 5.
No, I think, and this is a very wise timeout. You want to keep you guys settled. Use your timeouts because you don't want this game to be a long game. You want to shorten that time. The other team has the ball. Keep the ball in your hands. This is a wise timeout by Coach Foster. They're doing a terrific job keeping the pace the way they want it.
Salve to the bench to our right as we sit at the scorer's table in the home white uniforms with the blue trim. And, of course, Curry in those deep purple uniforms with the black stripes down and the white numerals and lettering. 20-15 is the score. And Curry has the lead. Salve has the ball.
That's what you want. You don't want Curry to open up a large lead because then it's going to be tough to get back in the game. So keep that close.
Canova with a dribble against Papalandros. Gives it up to Isaiah Pringle, guarded closely by Carlos Ribeiro. Now to Jeff Bielefeld. Left side of the post, working against Durkin. Gives it up to Pringle instead. Isaiah stops, flips it down to Bielefeld. Nothing there for him. Backs it off. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Pringle on the wing. Ball batted away by Sadale Jones.
Quick hands by Jones.
6 seconds on the shot clock. Salve to put it in play right in front of the Curry bench. Patrick Deneen. Gonna have to shoot. Drives right to the basket. Puts up the layup in front and puts it up and in.
Great move. That was the play. A little isolation.
No panic there by Patrick Deneen.
Nice take.
20-17 is the Curry lead as Sadale Jones brings it back. Gives it down in the low post area to A.J. Stevens. Nice move on the baseline. Flips it up. No good. Bielefeld rebound.
Great low post defense.
Up court ahead of the field is Patrick Deneen. Gets the pass. Gets the layup.
This is what Deneen does. He scores points in bunches.
There's Papalandros double team near midcourt. Keeps the dribble alive. Goes right down toward the lane and slams into a Salve defender.
That should be an offensive.
That's a charge. Jeff Bielefeld had position and Papalandros just committed his 3rd personal foul.
And he's talking to the refs. He's working the refs. That was an obvious charge. Bielefeld was there well in advance. And Curry's taking a timeout to talk things over. It's 2019.
It'll be a full timeout with 6:25 to go. Salve down by a point. We'll be back on WADK after this.
Keep the fun in your life. For fun and games, nothing beats the Music Box in downtown Newport.
Brian, I still have to do Newport
games,
insurance,
accessories,
right?
music, and more. The Music Box.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll play that one next.
Sure.
Ugly Dolls, Hot Wheels, Matchbox,
That'll complete the
Barbie,
rotation
and more.
for the 3rd
Rough
time
night.
around,
Favorites
right?
like Angry Birds
Newport
and Sesame
Insurance.
Street. The Music Box keeps
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be
Okay.
the
Don't
third,
need it now,
third
but
time it
just
plays.
flops,
get myself straight
Skull
here.
Candy headphones, pillow pets, and more. Don't overlook their great selection of sports collections.
Welcome back to the Rogers Recreation Center. Bob Angel along with Brian Shanley, filling in for John Dias, who will be back with us in 2 weeks when we come back. Salve down by a point, 20-19, and has the ball with 6:20 to go in the first half. Brendan Canova against Carlos Ribeiro. Saves the possession. Looking for a weave. Gets it to Isaiah Pringle. Pringle now works it to Patrick Deneen. Patrick Deneen can't get anything going because Sadale Jones fought off a screen very nicely. Patrick with a dribble, top of the key. Gives it up, lofts it down for Jeff Bielefeld. Tapped away by A.J. Stevens. And Will Smiley, guilty of a silly foul. Reaching in, trying to steal the ball back.
Right. At that point, when possession is changed, you need to get back against a team like Curry, not hang around and reach. And Deneen unfortunately forced a little bit of a pass there. Just have to be patient. Make Curry play 30 seconds of defense.
Second foul on Will Smiley. And a deflection by Patrick Deneen, and it goes off with Sadale Jones. And that'll be a Curry turnover as Josh Holfelder returns, and Will Smiley has to sit down with his 2 fouls.
Again, Deneen making things happen, stepping in the passing lane, went off the Curry player.
Salve back the other way. Holfelder gets it quickly, gives it back to Deneen, fakes the three, has it stolen away. Nice job by Sadale Jones. Quick hands.
Quick hands is right.
Carlos Ribeiro comes back the other way. Met by Deneen, dribbles away from him, goes right to the basket and lays it up and in.
Salve had a little bit of breakdown there. They left the lane open, and he took advantage of that quickly.
Brendan Canova bringing it back the other way. Ribeiro tightly on him. Holfelder to Patrick Deneen, down to Jeff Bielefeld against A.J. Stevens. Jeff trying to work to the hoop, can't get it, but gives it up to Isaiah for a short pop shot, 8 feet away.
Nice little set. Bielefeld pulled the double team towards him. Nice little quick pass, and Isaiah let it fly.
Salve still down by 1. Antonio Jones with it right now, guarded by Brendan Canova. Jones looking and waiting for cutters, keeps the dribble alive. Now gives it up to A.J. Stevens out beyond the arc. Now to Carlos Ribeiro, who can shoot a 3 and shoots a 3 and misses the 3. Up high, Patrick Deneen with a rebound. Coming the other way. Bounce pass to Jeff Bielefeld, lays it up left-handed, up and in.
Great little run. Pushed the ball under control. Bielefeld filled the lane perfectly for a layup.
First lead of the game for Salve at 23-22, 4:40 to go. Sadale Jones goes right down the lane, bounce pass to Durkin, lays it up and in.
Deneen's got to play a little bit better on-ball defense. He cannot go for steals with a kid of the ability level of Jones.
Here's Isaiah, deep right side, flips it down to Holfelder against Durkin on the baseline. Tries to pass it and throws it up the backboard.
A little bit of a force play. Needed to be patient there. They got the ball where they wanted it to be.
Curry with the ball. Ribeiro gives it up on the baseline. Sadale Jones with a pass is fouled in the passing action. And that's going to be on Salve Regina's Isaiah Pringle. His first and the 5th against Salve. No shots here. Deneen gets a rest. And into the game for Salve for the first time is Eric McKinnon. Ball gets thrown in play right to Brendan Canova. Canova looking for some help. Gets it up to Joshua Holfelder. Down here to McKinnon. Back to Holfelder for the layup and in.
Salve takes the lead. Very prudent with that ball. Keeping it moving.
Nice job by Eric McKinnon. On for the first time late in the first half. Here's Antonio Jones working at the point right now against McKinnon.
Need to be careful. They're isolating a little bit.
Takes the jumper from the free throw line and nails one from 17 feet away.
Nice shot. Had the ball the whole time. He kind of knew he was going to do something.
Another double-figure scorer there for Curry and Antonio Jones. Here's McKinnon. Flips it over to Jeff Bielefeld. Now goes right side to Isaiah. Top of the circle. Keeps the dribble going. Goes to the free throw line. Stops. Pops. Back rim. Rebound. Fought for. Comes wide. Saved by Brendan Canova. Out to Holfelder. Takes a 3 from there. Yes! Josh Holfelder!
Quite a shot. I think coach was screaming to pull it out, and he decided to let it fly, and it was good. Salve up 28-26.
Just over 3 minutes to go in the half. Here's Sadale Jones. Tried to give it up. Threw it away. Steal by Isaiah. Dribbles right past Ribeiro. Goes to the hoop. Up the front of the rim. Rebound. Holfelder up and in. And he's going to the line.
This Holfelder kid does not quit on a ball. He hustled that play, ended up in the right. Grabs the offensive rebound and gets fouled.
John Durkin guilty of the foul, his first. He'll sit down. On for him is Thomas McLean. While Josh Holfelder goes to the line to try to complete a three-point play. It's on the way and off the front of the rim. Unusual. A couple of free throw misses there for Josh Holfelder.
He's a terrific shooter at the line usually.
30-26. Now 14 points for Josh in the game. At the other end, A.J. Stevens nearly had it stolen away. Gets it out here to Ribeiro. Ribeiro drives left side of the lane. Lays it up and in and got a blocking foul on McKinnon. And going to the line will be Carlos Ribeiro.
Nice take there. McKinnon tried to give up the body. Unfortunately got there a little bit late. They called the block. Right now we're seeing kind of the opposite of what we expected in that Salve has been pushing the ball on every turnover and scoring quickly. And you're seeing a little bit more of Curry slowing it down.
Ribeiro, an 80% free throw shooter, nails that one to complete a three-point play and get Curry within one, 30-29. Brendan Canova back over the timeline against Ribeiro. Goes right to the top of the circle, gives it to Josh Holfelder. Underneath, can't get it to go. Rebound comes down in the hands of McLean. Here is Sadale Jones on the run. He is so quick. Nice soft bounce pass underneath. Antonio Jones can't get it to go. Rebound action. Curry puts it back up and in. Antonio Jones.
Very physical underneath there. 3 Salve, 3 Curry, and they came out with the ball. 31-30 in favor of Curry right now with about 2:15 to go.
Canova guarded closely by Ribeiro. Gets away from that, drives right to the hoop, lays it up, no good!
That's a shame. He really earned that one.
Thomas McLean with the rebound. Carlos Ribeiro the other way, and Brendan reaches in for the foul. And that will be number 7 on Salve, and that's going to put Ribeiro at the line, shooting 1-1.
Salve had a great opportunity. Canova took the ball, beat the man off the dribble, got all the way to the hoop, just fell short with that.
Patrick Deneen back. Patrick McKinnon sits down. And at the line, Carlos Ribeiro is going to shoot a 1-1 situation. Again, Carlos on the season, 80% from the line. This one is going to be too strong. Canova with a rebound. 2-on-2, so he slows it down. Tight guarded there by Ribeiro.
Boy, they do get up on you. Curry likes to play in your face.
Salve down a point, 31-30. Patrick Deneen with the dribble. Chased by Sadale Jones. Goes right toward the hoop. Lays it up. Does not get it to go, but he'll go to the line with some contact.
Got to give Deneen credit. He was being guarded by a 6'4" gentleman who has very long arms, and he's not backing down. He's taking the ball to the hole.
Follows on Carlos Ribeiro. That's his first. And Patrick Deneen will go to the line to shoot a couple. Patrick on the season shoots free throws at 74%. And he's got the first one. He's out of Medfield, Mass, averaging better than 10 points a game. 6'2" junior. Here is Jordan Vieira back for Curry College.
Deneen's really embraced the role as a sixth man. He had a little difficulty earlier in the year, but now you can see he looks forward to coming in. He knows the flow of the game.
32-31. Salve regains the lead as we start going back and forth with it. Sadale Jones brings it back slowly over the timeline between the circles, top of the key, goes right down the left side of the lane, banks it in easily.
Beautiful move. Keeps his head up the whole time, always looking to score.
Very fluid is Sadale Jones. Canova gets it down to Jeff Bielefeld in low post, lost his dribble, trying to get it back. Ball's on the floor, re-stolen by Patrick Deneen, but he faked out Josh Hofelder with his behind-the-back pass.
That's too bad right there. Deneen did the right thing, got a little tricky with the ball, unfortunately. Hofelder just took his eye off of it.
Curry up by a point and has the ball as Sadale Jones brings it back across the timeline. Patrick Deneen waiting for him between the circles. Jones again spins in the lane this time, pulls up a nice soft shot, doesn't get it to go. Putback's no good. Bielefeld rebound.
Nice rebound by Bielefeld. He's already got 9 boards.
Salve trying to regain the lead. Canova back over near the center circle, goes right side, gives it up to Patrick Deneen. Goes to the top of the circle, almost lost his balance. Kept the dribble alive, backs it off to Jeff Bielefeld. Tries to get it over in the corner and does to Brendan Canova for a 3. Yes, Brendan!
We could see he was wide open. It was a matter of could they swing the ball fast enough. They did. Great release. Salve up 35-33 with 30 seconds and a half.
Here is Jordan Vieira now at the point, trying to set up the shot here. They can almost use up the shot clock before the half is over and still get one off. Antonio Jones now takes over out near the timeline area. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 15 seconds there. That's about the halftime result too. Antonio looking for Sadale Jones, gets it to him. On the wing, he drives, stops, puts it up on the run, can't get it to go. Bielefeld with another rebound. Gets it out to Isaiah. 4 seconds. Isaiah spins away from the defender. Gets in shooting range, puts it up, and it's up! Oh
my goodness. That ball actually hit the net. The net rippled and it popped its way out.
Oh my, that was a near perfect ending to the half for Salve.
Enterprise can also help with your tire needs and minor automotive servicing. You can trust Tom Faria and Enterprise Auto Body. Trimble Road off Aquidneck Avenue in Middletown. 849-5606.
All right, we are back and getting set for second half action. Salve Regina leads 35-33. They trailed almost the entire first half and didn't take their first lead until just under 5 minutes to go in the half, 23-22. Then the lead exchanged hands a couple of times, with Salve scoring 5 of the last 7 points of the half to take their 35-33 advantage. And to start the second half, Salve will have the basketball. Salve will go left to right as we look on from the scorer's table in this half.
This is an important start for Salve. Salve cannot let Curry get out and running. I think the first 4 minutes here, we're going to find out how this game plays itself out in the second half. If Salve can keep it close, they're going to be in very good stead for the game.
All right, Seahawks will put it in play across the way from us in front of the bleachers as we sit at the scorer's table. Salve right over here to our right. Curry on the bench far to our left. And it'll be in the hands of Brendan Canova to get the Seahawks started in the second half as he picked up immediately by Papalambros, who's in foul trouble here. That's a key.
That could be a factor. He's got 3 already.
There's Josh Holfelder trying to go down to Jeff Bielefeld. Back to Josh Holfelder for a 3. Yes! Oh, that'll help.
That helps a great deal. A.J. Stevens, a much wider player, can't get out and cover that 3. Josh made him pay.
At the other end, it's Sadale Jones going down to old A.J. Stevens. Double team. Flips it out to Papalandros. To Ribeiro for a 3. Yes.
Nice ball movement. They double team A.J. Stevens on the box, and he was able to swing the ball out, find the open man for an easy 3.
Ribeiro shoots 3s at 52%. Can't leave him open. Salve up by 2. Will Smiley with the ball. Working against Sadale Jones. Screen from Jeff Bielefeld. Smiley can't drive, lost the dribble. Pass it out to Josh Holfelder. Holfelder almost had it slapped away. Isaiah Pringle with it. Shot clock at 12. Isaiah's open for a 3. Bang!
Big hit. Boy, does he have a quick release.
Found some open room straight away and put it on home. Isaiah Pringle.
This is what Salve wanted. They get off quickly with 6 points.
Back the other way is Carlos Ribeiro with it. Looking down to the low post, nothing happening there. Gets it out to Big John Durkin. Flip it over to Sadale Jones on the left wing. Finds some open space. Stops, pops, hits.
Big time shot. Knew he was going to take it. Cleared his own path. It's great when you can create your own shot. The offense came to him.
Will Smiley has a cut on the chin that's bleeding, so they're going to force him to leave the court and get it covered up. And that'll bring Patrick Deneen out on the court a little bit sooner than expected.
He's ready, though. He's always ready to come off the bench and make an impact.
Jeff Bielefeld will put it in play with a little pressure by Papalambros on Brendan Canova. Brendan brings it up court quickly. Top of the circle, right wing. This is Deneen with it and had it slapped away. And it's going to be off of Patrick Deneen apparently, and that's going to be a Curry ball.
Unfortunate. I think Brendan Canova needs to slow that pace down a little bit. He was a little too out of control there.
And we have a little bit of blood on the floor that needs to be wiped up, so we'll take care of that before we continue action here. Just early in the second half, 41-38 is the Salve lead, but Curry's got the ball back after the turnover. And pretty much a packed house over there in the bleachers on the other side here at the Rogers Recreation Center. And they're getting to see quite this basketball game between the Commonwealth Coast Conference foes. First place Curry came in at 11-2. And there's a couple of Curry players colliding and avoiding a turnover as Ribeiro and Papalambros got together. Sadale Jones brings it up court, backs it off. On the right wing, looking for some help. Ribeiro ran away from him, now comes back. Here's Papalambros, getting it down to A.J. Stevens, guarded by Jeff Bielefeld. Double team, looking for help, squeezes in between them, gets it up and in, and draws a foul.
That was a matter of brute strength. He was literally sealed on a double team, and he split that double team with his body and pushed that ball up off the glass. He's a physical kid.
Josh Holfelder committed his second personal to put A.J. Stevens on the line, where he shoots 68%. And the free throw's on the way and good. Tied up at 41.
You can see that they're going to use A.J. a little bit more in the second half. Patrick
Deneen gives it up to Bielefeld behind the circle there. Gives it up to Isaiah Pringle. Pringle guarded closely by Carlos Ribeiro. Isaiah left side of the lane, shut off, backs it off. They work it around to Holfelder. Out to Brendan Canova. Canova has it stolen away by Carlos Ribeiro. Saw that pass coming all the way. Length of the court, dribble up and in.
Yeah, he read that like a good free safety. He knew that ball was coming, stepped into the passing lane.
7 unanswered points here for Curry to take a 43-41 advantage. Canova beyond the timeline. Goes over here to Patrick Deneen, closely guarded by Sadale Jones. Gives it up to Josh Holfelder. Now to Canova. Canova looking to go to Bielefeld, shut off down low. Deneen gets it instead against A.J. Stevens. Patrick goes cross court, throws it right to Papalambros for another turnover.
That was an ill-timed pass. He needed to take care of that ball better.
At the other end, Papalambros jumper is no good. Jeff Bielefeld hauls down another rebound.
Great rebound, and Salve needs to be taking care of the basketball.
Deneen looking to lob it down to Holfelder, gets it there underneath the basket. Works closely, turns, spins, shoots a fadeaway, no good. Bielefeld battling for the rebound, but John Durkin comes down with it. Back the other way, Sadale Jones. Jones going to the right of the lane, dishes it off to Ribeiro, goes into the lane, shut off, turns back, backs it up. Curry resets, gets it out to Papalambros. Angles off left side, guarded by Canova. Gets down to A.J. Stevens on the baseline, guarded by Bielefeld, double team, and backs into Bielefeld, knocks him over, and gets called for the foul.
We could use Tommy Faria on this one. That was quite a collision underneath there. He cleared out a little bit. Bielefeld's a big man on his own, and he took a hit.
Looking for some auto body work, are you, huh? Okay.
Trying to plug one of our good friends, an old Salve coach, Tommy Faria.
And that foul on A.J. Stevens is his second. Brendan Canova brings it back for Salve, down by a pair. Early in the second half. Gets it to Holfelder in the high post, back to Canova. He'll take the three. Boom!
Boy, is he a judicious shooter. He knows when it's his time. Excellent release.
44-43. That was a high arcing shot by Brendan Canova. Papalambros the other way. Gets it to Sadale Jones. Almost lost it. Regained it. Goes to the foul line. Dishes down low for Durkin. Puts up a reverse. No good. Canova up court. Gets it to Patrick Deneen somehow. Deneen for a three. Yes!
Boy, that's all Salve right there. Getting the ball. You can feel it. Salve believes they can beat this team. They have no doubt they can.
Back-to-back threes. Salve up by 4, 47-43. Canova on Papalandros. Almost a steal. Lambros gets it back. Going right side, wants to dish to the corner to Ribeiro. Ribeiro driving, putting it up on the run. Won't go, but he drew some contact, and he'll get to the line. And it's on Isaiah Pringle.
Good on the ball defense by Canova. Unfortunately, got bailed out a little bit. Isaiah bodied him on the shot.
At the line, Carlos Ribeiro shooting free throws at 80%. Gets a pair here and hits the first. Carlos Ribeiro in the game now has 13 points. He shares the team lead with Sadale Jones. Gets a chance for one more here.
Antonio Jones just checked in for the Colonels.
Charlestown Mass product. Carlos Ribeiro hits both free throws. Salve's lead is 2, 47-45. Brendan Canova working the point. Guarded by Papalandros. Between the circles now. Goes right side to Patrick Deneen. Deneen almost has it stolen by Jones, who has such quick hands. Underneath, nice feet from Bielefeld to Josh Holfelder, who misses the layup.
Well, they ran their offense well, and they had him sealed. He just missed an easy one.
Here's Papalandros trying to work, and against Brendan Canova, draws some contact there. And Brendan trying to slow down Papalandros in the drive, committed the foul.
I think sometimes Canova actually outwits the refs on those because he is so quick. I think they think he must be reaching, and he's not. It's his chest.
Putting it in play, gets to Papalandros out deep. Back on the wing, it goes to Ribeiro, goes right to the hoop, lays up a floater, doesn't get it to go, and Holfelder pulls it down a rebound.
Nice rebounding by Salve. They send in 3 guys at least to the boards every single time.
At the other end, Deneen thought about a three, now takes a three and misses the three. Rebound to A.J. Stevens.
Nice rebound. Patrick needed to pull that back out.
Quick jumper at the other end by Papalambros on the wing. Banks it home, ties it up.
That's a smart shooter there. He used the glass. He was going full speed, pulled up. He used that glass and softens that shot.
Another tie between these two. 47-47, less than 15 to go in the game. Will Smiley will cut back in after having that chin bandaged up. Patrick Deneen guarded so closely by Sadale Jones.
He's all over him.
Now they get the low post to Josh Holfelder, to Pringle for a wing jumper, no good. Jeff Bielefeld high for the rebound, puts it high off the backboard and back in.
My goodness, that was a man-sized rebound and put back.
Jeff Bielefeld with his 12th rebound of the game. Sadale Jones driving to the hoop is going to be fouled by Patrick Deneen. That burst of speed, that acceleration by Sadale, so hard to contend with.
Yeah, that's true. He has a couple of different levels of speed. You think he's going fast, he pauses on you, and then he has another jet coming at you.
It'll put Sadale Jones on the line. Sadale is a good free throw shooter, 77%, gets 2 here, hits the first. Here's Will Smiley in, Isaiah Pringle will sit down, and Josh Holfelder gets a rest as well.
You could put Jones's free throw style on YouTube, and you wouldn't be ill-advised to watch that.
Second one's good.
He just drops him over the top.
Another tie, 49 all. Canova working at the point. Oh, Isaiah did not go out. Isaiah just went to the bench for something, and he stayed on the floor. Isaiah guarded closely, keeps the dribble alive, looking for help. Gets it down to Bielefeld, low post area, back to Isaiah, almost threw it away. Isaiah goes up to the free throw line, puts up a shot, but he'll get fouled, but he won't get a chance to go to the line here. Foul is going to be on Carlos Ribeiro.
Reached in off the dribble just before Isaiah was going to unload that one.
Jordan Vieira comes in, Ribeiro sits down, he's got 2 personals. Brendan Canova to put it in play underneath the Salve basket. Looking, now flips it out, and a lob pass is nearly stolen away, saved by Patrick Deneen. Again, it's Sadale Jones. Foul pass to Smiley, gets it up to Patrick Deneen, sits on the rim, and it drops home.
I'll tell you, Salve does that very well. If the ball goes low, the high post man dives to the basket and is almost hit automatically.
Great pass again from Will Smiley. Here's Jordan Vieira at the other end for Curry, and has the ball kicked by Isaiah Pringle, and they'll put it in play in front of the Curry bench.
Salve really playing the way they want to at this point. Tough defense and taking care of the ball on the offensive side.
Here's Sadale Jones now, guarded by Patrick Deneen. Out beyond that arc on the left side, looking, waiting. 13-second shot clock, Sadale again. Tries to give it up, he does to Antonio Jones for the jumper, that's good.
Nice smooth shot. It's tied at 51 again.
Wide open 20-footer there, 19-footer. And they work it around. Isaiah has it, goes down low to Will Smiley, works in nicely and banks it home.
Got great position, nice feed to the post, took advantage of that.
53-51. Close game, a lot of ties. Here is Jordan Vieira. Gets it to A.J. Stevens. Working against the double team, slides in between it, and commits the offensive foul, driving against Jeff Bielefeld. And that is going to be the 3rd personal on A.J., who doesn't like the call.
A.J. just used an NBA term and told the ref that he's flopping on me. He's flopping. Bielefield's a big boy, so it takes a little bit to move him out of the way.
8 points, 8 rebounds for A.J. Stevens, but now 3 personals. At the other end, Salve with it. Patrick Deneen flips it across court to Brendan Canova right in front of us. Brendan heads to the middle, between the circles. Guarded closely by Papalambros. Canova works around, goes down the right side of the lane, drives it, lays it up and in.
Oh, a tough drive. He was being ridden the whole way.
And Papalambros all over him, got it up and in anyway.
Curry is getting frustrated.
55-51, Salve's lead is 4. Papalambros at the free throw line, stops, pops, rolls around. A.J. Stevens put back no good. Put back again, put up no good, but a foul on Salve will send Jordan Vieira to the line.
Curry had good position underneath there. Salve played good solid D, but they had the position on that last shot.
Will Smiley just committed his 3rd personal foul in the rebounding action. Jordan Vieira steps to the line. He's only had 6 free throws this year. He's made 4 of them. Sophomore from Marbella, Spain. Jordan Vieira getting 2 here. First one is off the front rim.
Curry must have a nice international recruiting budget to be able to pull that one off.
Smiley sits down. Josh Holfelder comes back, and Big John Durkin returns for Curry. 6'5", 245-pound senior from Madison, Connecticut. Vieira at the line, puts the second one up, around, and no good. Bielefeld another rebound. Up court, Isaiah Pringle against Sadale Jones, throws up a three!
Great push by Canova. One pass all the way up court. Pringle hits the J.
Right in the face of Sadale Jones. Papalambros the other way to Sadale Jones on the baseline. Stops, pulls it up, and banks it home somehow.
Somehow is right. Boy, he sliced through the defense.
Canova the other way with that quick, fast drive of his. Slows it down, backs it off. Pringle has it now. Isaiah going toward the hoop, lost the dribble, flips it back out, gets it to Holfelder, and he is undercut by Sadale Jones. Josh gets right up though, he's okay. Sadale's second personal.
This is exactly what Salve wants to see right now. There is absolute frustration going on with the Curry players. And Stevens has had to sit down with his 3 fouls, so it's a good time to just one possession at a time.
Brendan Canova looking for something to go on from his teammates. They're all kind of standing around. Now he passes it off on the wing to Holfelder for a 3. No. Rebound. Nice box out there by Jordan Vieira. Ball's on the floor. And a save by Salve. A 3 by Isaiah off the mark. Bielefeld with a rebound. Saves it to Patrick Deneen. Goes in the lane. Strives. Stops. Pops. Misses. Too strong. Rebound underneath for Curry. Long pass up court. All alone. Papalambros lays it up and in.
That's a shame. Salve played that very well. Got a lot of shots in it. Unfortunately, a quick kick out. Curry got a quick 2.
John Durkin with a nice outlet pass to a wide open Papalambros. Salve lead 58-55. Patrick Deneen goes baseline, puts it up on the run, short. Durkin pulls it down. Curry comes back. Here's Papalambros against Holfelder. Nice move, goes to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Rebound batted up and in by, I believe, Sadale Jones.
Sadale Jones, right place, right time, reached up.
We've got a 30-second timeout called here by Curry, who fights their way back in it after falling behind 58-51. They have reeled off 6 unanswered points and are now down 1, 58-57.
This is actually a good timeout for Salve. Curry made the call. Salve was getting a little sloppy there and needs to take more time with the ball. They cannot get into a full-on running game with this team. Curry is too talented, too quick.
Pretty much have to pick their spots in that regard. You know, slow it down when you can, keep them out of rhythm, out of tempo, but every now and then, when the opportunities are there, you go.
Absolutely, and Canova's been really managing that extremely well. When he sees someone open, he's throwing the long pass to that player, and they're taking advantage of it. Otherwise, he's bringing the ball up under heavy pressure and doing a great job of game management.
Regina fans on the other side are picking on Papalambros a little bit, and he's laughing. He's having a good time. Little section there of the Seahawks cheering squad.
A little out of control over there right now.
Brandon Canova guarded closely by Antonio Jones. Dribbles away, but Antonio slaps it away. Canova saves it. Down to Bielefeld. Down to Holfeld. Layup.
Canova made that happen. That was a turnover in the making. Canova got on the floor to absorb that.
Sadale Jones at the other end. Turns, spins, puts it up on the run, gets it to go, and will go to the foul line.
You see that move in the Big East more than the Commonwealth Coast Conference, to be honest with you. Spinning, controlling the ball, kissing it off the glass and in. That is a heck of a move.
Patrick Deneen commits his second personal and sends Sadale Jones to the line to try to complete the three-point play. 6'4", 190-pound senior out of Pittsfield, Mass. First team all-conference last year, headed that way this year. Free throw drops off. Bielefeld with a rebound. It's going to be off of him as he battled with John Durkin, and Durkin tied it up just enough to not allow Jeff to get a clean rebound.
Yeah, Jeff's claiming he was hooked on that. It looked like there was a lot of contact, but good effort by both players.
Salve with some changes here as Eric McKinnon comes on. Will Smiley's back in, despite the 3 fouls. Salve's lead is a point. Here is Sadale Jones, stopping, popping, hitting. Almost unstoppable.
Truly is. He's got every move in the book. He shakes free, and he can hit the open shot.
Curry back on top by a point. Pass deflected but saved by Josh Holfelder. Looking, waiting, double team. Back out to Will Smiley in the lane. Floats it up, no good. He'll be called for a charge, and that's going to be his 4th personal.
Yeah, Will needed to pick up a little quicker on that. Pick the ball up. He took it a little too far in, and there were a bunch of Curry players waiting for that.
Charge is called on Salve Regina. They say it was 32, but it wasn't. It wasn't 20. It was 22.
Right. That was Smiley taking the ball. That was his foul.
Goes up on the board as 22, despite the call by the referee of 32. Curry up by 1 and has the ball, 61-60. 9:10 to go in the game. Papalandros gets it to AJ. No, this is Antonio Jones working the high post. Shut off. Backs it off to Papalandros. Over to Sadale Jones. Jones now stops on the arc, throws it up, no good. Rebound, Will Smiley.
Nice rebound. He boxed out Jones on the miss.
Here is Brendan Canova back the other way. Goes off with a wing. McKinnon has it, looking for some help. Gets it down low to Holfelder, back out to Eric McKinnon, out high to Will Smiley. Flips it down low for Bielefeld. Gets it underneath the basket, steps forward, puts it up, no go, but a foul.
Nicely done. Salve using both. Bielefeld was able to isolate, use his body, sealed off the Curry defender. Durkin picks up the foul.
His second. And Bielefeld will go to the line to shoot a pair. This is not the strong suit for Josh. He struggles a bit at the free throw line. For Jeff, excuse me. First one is no good. Jeff Bielefeld shooting free throws at 61%. We'll get one more. A.J. Stevens returns for Curry.
I think this will be an interesting change for Curry right now to see how Stevens responds. It's a tight game. He loves to get the ball.
The second free throw is good. We have another tie. 61-61. All kinds of ties in this half. Papalambros gets it up to Carlos Ribeiro, who returned. Started by Eric McKinnon. Gives it to Sadale Jones. Cuts right to the basket. Throws it up. No good. Rebound. Eric McKinnon.
Nice defense. Jones got to the hoop, but he missed the short one.
At the other end, Will Smiley at the free throw line stops, jumps, lays it up left-handed.
That's a great drive. I thought it was a little premature in the set, but he got to the hoop. Nice left hand.
Curry didn't have a time to get set, so Will took advantage. They go left corner here to Papalambros against Holfelder. Nice move. Stops, throws it up, and hits from 10 feet away.
Yeah, off glass. He's a smart player.
There is Brendan Canova. Guarded closely by Antonio Jones. Canova to Jeff Bielefeld. Works it right side to Will Smiley. Looking down low, nothing there. Backs it up to Bielefeld out high. Not a shooter from there. Left side of the lane. Jeff drives, trying to drop it off. Blocked by Sadale Jones. Steal, nice lane.
Jeff needed to finish that off on his own. Making that last-minute pass gave the defense time to recover.
Back the other way underneath. Sadale Jones with a nice move.
Yeah, a little bump there, but he created the contact. No call. Nice shot.
Salve coming back the other way. Here is Brendan Canova. And Sean Foster wants a full timeout.
Good time management here. Doesn't want to let Curry get a 3, 4, 5-point lead.
65-63. Salve down 2. We'll be back after this timeout.
Newport Insurance Agency represents a number of outstanding insurance companies, which helps them provide the best coverage at affordable premiums. Newport Insurance, your friends, your neighbors. There when you need them, by phone, online, or in person at their convenient location in Middletown, 460 East Main Road at the corner of Forest Avenue. Professional, experienced, and always available. Newport Insurance. Phone 619-1660. 619-1660. Visit them online at newportinsuranceragency.com.
And back here at the Rogers Recreation Center, Bob Angel along with Brian Shanley. Second half of action. Men's battle between Curry and Salve Regina. Right now Curry has the advantage, 65-63. The play of Sadale Jones has been just as expected. He has 25 points. He's 11 of 18 from the floor. Seems like when you need something good to happen, Sadale Jones on either end of the court is making it happen.
Just offensively, he is truly unstoppable because he can create, he can shoot, he can jump. He's so skilled with the ball in his hands. You just have to contain him. Let the other players beat him, but keep him under control. Maybe a little quick double when he gets the ball. But he's an awful good passer, too, so he's a very complete player.
All right, putting it in play is Eric McKinnon for Salve right in front of Brian Shanley. Gets it into Isaiah Pringle. So far, 6 ties in this second half. Will Smiley has it out high. Looking for some help, closely guarded by Antonio Jones. Smiley brings up the dribble, now looks for help, and gets it over to Pringle. Goes right down left side of the lane, down low, all alone, Josh Holfelder.
Great drive and dish. Drive the ball, draw the defender, and dish it off.
65-65, less than 7 minutes to go. Papalambros driving on Will Smiley, turning, spinning, banking. Good.
He uses that bank. He's talking a little trash now on the way back down.
At the other end, Hofelder gives it up to Will Smiley. Smiley guarded closely, goes right in the lane, drives it nicely and lays it up and in.
He's a tough competitor, this Smiley. He's getting ridden the whole way, but he has his eyes up on that rim. Well done.
Will Smiley now with 7 points in the game. Hofelder leads Salve with 21. Papalambros with it now. Gives it up to Antonio Jones. Got it by Hofelder. Flips it down, and Jeff Bielefeld is going to be called for a hold on A.J. Stevens. And on Jeff Bielefeld, that is going to be, I think, his second personal, as Patrick Deneen comes back in.
That's not a bad foul. Stevens had cleared out, had position, so Jeff kind of took that foul, took the heat for it. I hope A.J. doesn't make them both if you're a Salve fan.
A.J. at the line, 68% on the season. He's a junior from Stamford, Connecticut. Averaging 18 points, 9 rebounds a game. 58+% shooter from the floor. First free throw is up and in. He'll get another. 6:14 to go. Very tight ball game.
Tight ball game, well managed by the coaching staff.
A.J. looking for one more free throw here to break yet another tie, which he's already done with his first free throw. Second one on the way. Good. 69-67 Curry.
Curry putting a little full court pressure on the guards a little bit.
Isaiah Pringle brings it up. Checks in with Sean Foster, his head coach. Offense gets set. Pringle, high post to Jeff Bielefeld. Flips it back to Isaiah, who has not had many open looks in the second half. Will Smiley gets it off to Patrick Deneen. Deneen, left side, stops on the wing. A jumper, no good.
He was fouled on the play.
Good foul by Sadale Jones, who commits his third personal and puts Patrick Deneen at the line. Patrick has been shooting 74%. The junior from Medfield, Mass. Gets a pair here. First one's on the way and good.
Nice stroke. These are important shots. The single point foul shots each time.
One more for Patrick Deneen, and that's good. And another tie, our 9th of this half. Sadale Jones brings it across the timeline, slows it down, working against Deneen. Nice crossover, near steal by Patrick, saved by Sadale. And a timeout called by the head coach, Malcolm Wynn. Didn't want to risk losing the possession. Called the timeout.
Nice call by the coach because Deneen did a great job defensively, tipped it away from Jones. But each possession is like gold at this point. You'll use your timeout to keep that ball.
Salve and Curry locked up at 69 all. It's been tight all the way through, really. There's been no, I'm trying to remember what the biggest lead was, and it might have been Salve's 58-51. That was a 7-point lead. I don't see a bigger lead in this game other than that one.
Every possession. It's been a great college basketball game. Well played, well officiated, well coached. It truly has been a joy to watch so far.
All right, it's going to be Curry's ball in front of their own bench. Sadale Jones will put it in play. Patrick Deneen on him. 5:40 to go in this one. In the backcourt, Papalambros brings it across. Angles to the left side, picked up by Will Smiley. Goes to Antonio Jones for a jumper. Bang!
That was all set up in the timeout. He just dribbled left, drew a little defense, quick hit to the top of the key.
Up by 2 of the Curry Colonels. Back comes Salve. Isaiah Pringle to Josh Hofelder, looking for cutters. Gets it to Smiley. Turns, spins, shoots, doesn't go. Bielefeld with a rebound, batted it out, but saved by Ribeiro.
Nice try by Bielefeld, keeping it alive. Fell into Curry's hands.
Curry with a chance to go up by 4 or more on this possession, leading 71-69. 5 minutes to go. Papalambros, top of the circle. Moves to the left side. Stops, hesitates, gets it back out. Antonio Jones, another jumper. No good. Rebound, A.J. Stevens puts it up and in.
Yeah, he had good weak side position. He's the round mound of rebound under there. Can't move him.
Smiley brings it back with that shin bandage now. Pass over intended for Isaiah Pringle, but Salve threw it away. A careless pass and a costly turnover.
Costly at this stage of the game. 4.5 minutes left, and Curry's on a little bit of a mini run, up by 4 at this point.
Papalambros will bring it up uncontested across the timeline. Sets the offense. 4.5 remaining. His team is up by 4 points. threatening for more here. Against Will Smiley. Crossover, stops at the foul line. Gives it up. Sadale Jones on the wing, left side. Pump fakes, puts it up. Blocked by Bielefeld.
Great
Saved by Patrick
defense
Deneen.
by Bielefeld. Great defense, help side.
Back the other way, 3-on-1 on the wing to Pringle for a shot. No, too strong. Rebound Hofelder, but right back to Antonio Jones. 2-on-1. Carlos Ribeiro bounce past A.J. Stevens. Gives it up to Antonio Jones. Misses the layup. Bielefeld the rebound. Pringle back the other way. 1-on-2. Waits for some help. Will Smiley goes cross court to Patrick Deneen. Deneen looking now. Bounce pass low to Josh Hofelder. Turns in the lane. Pump fakes. Gives it back out to Pringle for a three. Yes!
Right in front of us. He was waiting for that ball to make its round. It came and he let it fly.
Salve down by one, 73-72, 3:30 to go in the game. Papalambros works it back, guarded by Will Smiley. He's on the left wing, drops it down low, Stevens backs it off to Antonio Jones, drives the lane, puts it up. Josh Hofelder commits the foul and will send Antonio Jones to the line.
Hofelder played good defense on there.
Josh Hofelder, that's his fourth personal.
That on Josh is his fourth personal foul. And will send Antonio Jones to the line.
Have to give Jones credit there. He was the one who actually created the contact the whole time, drawing the foul.
77% free throw shooter is the young man from Boston, Mass. Getting a couple right here with 3:21 remaining. First one's on the way and good.
Return to the game for the Seahawks.
Brendan Canova checking back in, and Josh Hofelder probably get a breather for a minute or two.
Plus a safety factor with those four personals. One more here for Antonio Jones to get that lead back up to 3. It's on the way. It's good.
Salve just needs to take care of the ball. They'll get their shot.
Here is Patrick Deneen right in front of us, waiting for the offense to get set. And we've got Sadale Jones called for a reach-in foul. He tried to break through a screen. And for Sadale Jones, that's personal foul number 4.
That was kind of an odd call, actually. He was bumped by a screen. He kind of fended it off. Didn't look like much of a foul. That's a costly foul.
And it's going to put Patrick Deneen on the line.
Patrick Deneen to the line for
as
the
they get into the
1-1.
7th team foul here against Curry. So Patrick's at the line for 1-1. 74% free throw shooter, misses off the front rim. There is Carlos Ribeiro bringing it back. Gives it up to Sadale Jones. Staying in with those 4 personal fouls. Curry up by 3, 75-72, 3 minutes to go.
A little bit of isolation going on here. They're just letting Jones handle that ball.
Driving on Patrick Deneen, lowering his shoulder into him, but Patrick's going to be called for this foul. And that's going to put Sadale Jones on the line. And he'll get to shoot 2 because Salve's in the bonus now as far as fouls go.
That's a little bit of a ticky-tack foul, actually. Deneen played him well, and the contact was started by the offensive player.
So a couple of free throws here for Sadale if he hits them both. And he hits the front end for a first one. Chance for Curry to extend that lead back up to 5 points if he nails this one, and he usually does. And he misses.
Nice rebound by Deneen. Salve down by 4, just needs to take his time a little bit.
Nice drive by Patrick Deneen, but he can't get the layup to roll in. And a rebound for the Curry College Colonels, and they can build on that 4-point lead now with 2:35 to go. Papalambros against Brendan Canova. Crossover dribble, breaks free, gets it to Ribeiro. Top of the key, gives it up to Sadale Jones. Plenty of time on the shot clock. They'll use it up. Papalambros against Canova. Keeps the dribble alive, gets it down to A.J. Stevens, double team. Gets it out, throws it away to Isaiah Pringle. Pringle on the drive, looking for some help. Waits, got the drive on Ribeiro, goes toward the hoop, lays it up softly, too strong.
Nice take to the hoop, just a little too strong.
4-point Curry advantage, 2 minutes to go. Papalambros starting the offense again against Canova. Gives it up to Sadale Jones. Jones against Deneen, holding the ball. Works to the left, to the baseline, drives, and traveled underneath. Couldn't make up his mind to shoot or pass, and traveled.
Exactly, he went up in the air without knowing what he was going to do. It's one of the cardinal rules. Don't leave your feet unless you're going to shoot that basketball.
Salve down 4 with the ball. A minute 45 to go. Sean Foster's going to call a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. 1:42 remaining. We'll be back with the exciting finish after this on W80K.
Hi, I'm Joe Kilty, the owner of the new
did you
Sears
play
of Middletown,
Corrigan yet,
now
Brian?
located at 1235 West Main Road
Yes.
You did.
of Newport. At Sears
What
of
do I-
Middletown,
so I have
our
left
goal is
what,
to provide you with
Music Box
exceptional
and
and
Spring?
What does that
personalized
mean?
Yes.
selection
1-4.
and prices.
Back here at the Rogers Recreation Center, we're set for quite the finish here. Salve trailing 76-72 to Curry College. Salve has the ball and will put it in play right in front of us again. Salve needs to come up with a score on this possession. They can't afford to fall any farther behind than 4.
That's right. With a minute 42, each possession, you must take care of that ball and get a high-quality shot.
Salve has Will Smiley, Patrick Deneen, Jeff Bielefeld, Brendan Canova, and Isaiah Pringle on the floor against Curry College. Ball comes into Canova, cuts across the center circle. Now works his way to the left, gives it up to Patrick Deneen. Top of the circle, guarded by Sadale Jones. Goes right down the left side of the lane, lays it up and in. Patrick Deneen.
Great move, great crossover. Salve picking up full court a little bit.
Down by 2, 76-74. Minute 20 to go in the game. Antonio Jones holding it out near center court, using up the clock as much as he can. Watching it carefully, 20 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time to use up seconds here. Now Antonio Jones against Will Smiley, lost his dribble and it went over the sideline. Turnover at Curry College.
That came back to bite Curry. They pulled out, and we're going to use the full 30 seconds and end up making a simple mistake on the sideline. Give Salve the ball, down by 2, 76-74.
Brendan Canova met by Antonio Jones, dribbles away from him. Gives it back in the middle to Jeff Bielefeld, out to Patrick Deneen. Deneen works it to Isaiah Pringle between the circles. Right side to Brendan Canova. Less than a minute to go. Salve down by 2. Patrick Deneen with the ball, guarded by Sadale Jones. Deneen goes left side, goes right down the lane, puts it up and in! And through the foul!
What an acrobatic move. Got a high pick, didn't use it, cheated off the pick. Took it all the way to the hoop, was undercut as he let the ball go, used a beautiful spin to kick that one in. 76 all, and he's at the foul line.
Gets a chance to put Salve ahead with 44.5 seconds to go. Patrick Deneen with 2 great drives in a row, taking charge, and Curry's going to take a timeout. Drama, to say the least, here in the final minute. And Patrick Deneen stepping it up. We called him earlier the X Factor, which his coach calls him, and right now he is the key factor in this game for Salve.
That was quite a move. Patrick can play both ends of the floor. He's always around the ball, so he's covering their best player, which takes a lot of energy. And he's also out there being covered by Jones. That was quite a drive. Now we want to make that foul shot.
Well, you know, Sadale Jones can't be too aggressive on defense. He's got 4 personals, so that gives Patrick a little bit of an edge as he makes that move toward the hoop.
Great point. And he did moved off the ball a little bit at the end there, which allowed Patrick to finish it off.
So Salve Regina has tied this game up at 76-76 on Patrick Deneen's second drive to the hoop in a row. Now he's got a chance to finish off a 3-point play and put Salve on top if he can convert the free throw. Patrick's 74% on the year, and in this game, let's see, at the free throw line, 4 out of 5. He has 17 points. Isaiah Pringle has 16. Josh Holfelder 21. Those are your leading scorers for Salve. 26 points for Sadale Jones to lead Curry. 14 for Carlos Ribeiro, 12 for A.J. Stevens. And the free throw is good.
Salve by 1, picking up full court.
Pass comes into Carlos Ribeiro. To Sadale Jones. They want the ball in his hands, but they can't use up all of the clock. Salve will get one more possession at least. Sadale Jones, top of the key. Over to Carlos Ribeiro. Down to A.J. Stevens, working the post. Double team, flips it up and in easily.
Yeah, nice move. He's a big kid down there. He sealed it well.
And timeout call by Sean Foster. It'll be a full timeout. A.J. Stevens in that low block, almost unstoppable even when he's double teamed. He just moved his way in front of the basket and flipped up a little soft toss that rolled right in with just under 30 seconds to go.
If you ever played backyard basketball or driveway basketball and your uncle came over when you were 4 years old or 8 years old and your uncle backed you all the way down to the basket, that's what this kid does. He's a big man. He uses his body very well.
6'5", 255. A.J. Stevens has the go-ahead basket for Curry. 78-77. With just a few seconds, with a little under 30 seconds to go in the game. Salve, 19 seconds to go actually in this contest. Salve with the ball will put it in play in front of us, just by their bench. And the question is, who do you want to give it a shot?
The good news is that Salve has a number of options. They can get to the post. You know Isaiah Pringle can shoot from anywhere at any time. One of the great quick releases. Deneen's very confident in his shot. Holefielder, they've got some good options here. And they need to be patient. Let Curry commit at a certain point, see if they can get that shot to win it.
John Foster designing the play, working it out, taking his time, taking the full timeout. Curry's been out on the floor waiting for him now. And let's see what the call is going to be and who's going to get the call and what Curry can do to stop it. They'll take it out on the far side, away from us, in front of the crowd in the bleachers. 25.8 seconds is the time remaining. I was wrong, not 19.
Shot clock is off.
Pass into Brendan Canova. Picked up by Antonio Jones. Brendan watching the offense set. Almost has the ball knocked away, but he saves it in the backcourt. Gives it up now to Patrick Deneen. Deneen, 15 seconds to go. Guarded closely by Antonio Jones. Right side of the lane. Patrick stops, pops, misses, rebound. Bielefeld falls to the floor. Gives it to Canova for a jumper. Banks it in with 5 seconds to go. Brendan Canova set up by Jeff Bielefeld.
Bielefeld gave up his body for that one. He took a hit. Out-rebounded everyone on the court, tapped it. And Canova hits a clutch shot with 5 seconds left. Curry calls a quick timeout. They'll have to go full court.
Unbelievable by Jeff Bielefeld to sky for the rebound, which was his 16th of the game, and bounce it out to Brendan Canova for a fall away in the lane that banked home, spun around, and stayed down.
I think the refs swallowed their whistle on that. There was a lot of contact on all 3 attempts. First the Deneen shot, then the Bielefeld rebound, and then the Canova shot.
So we're set for the dramatic finish. 79-78, Salve with 5 seconds to go in this game. Last time I looked at the time clock, we'll see it when the timeout's done for sure. And what can Salve do to slow down the possession from getting from the backcourt to the front court where anybody is dangerous? Papalambros, Sadale Jones, Antonio Jones, Ribeiro. They don't need a 3, they just need a 2.
That's right. I'm sure Salve will just play in front of their man the whole time to hopefully eat up a second or 2 extra as they bring the ball up. Can't have a quick pass here. Need to make Curry dribble the ball.
All right. Salve's going to call a timeout. Sean's going to take a full timeout and talk things over again. He might have got a sense of what they were going to do on the inbound possession, but they were still kind of confused out there.
He was looking where Jones was going to make sure that they had him covered, and that it'll be interesting to see if he plays pressure on the ball, the gentleman taking the ball out of bounds, or if he uses that extra defender to make it more difficult for the ball to get into Jones's hands.
So Sean Foster takes the timeout for Salve Regina, trying to hold on for what would be basically an upset win over a team that beat him pretty solidly the first time, 96-78. here they have a chance for an upset win over first place Curry, who came into this game with an 11-2 league record. Salve 7-6, tied for 5th place. And what a big win this could be if Salve could hang on for it. But there's so many dangerous options available to Curry on this last possession.
You would hope that that shot went in with 2 seconds left or 1, but we're going to watch a very nervous coach and team for 5 seconds defend a very offensive-minded Curry team. They've got a lot of weapons here.
No fouls to waste. You got to be careful in that regard. Salve has committed 10 personal fouls. If they commit a foul, it's a 2-shot foul.
So they're playing defense on the ball. Holfielder will try to get in.
Papalambros to put it in play. Looking, now throwing it towards Sadale Jones. He's open, and he trips. He got bumped. He's going to the line. Jeff Bielefeld bumps Sadale Jones on a near length of the court pass that Jones caught up with, and Jeff bumped him to set up a two-shot foul here for Sadale Jones with 3.6 seconds to go.
They went with the long pass to Jones. Bielefeld came over to help and did bump him. So it's now up to Jones. Can he hit 1 or 2?
First one's on the way and around and in to tie the game. It's 79. Isaiah Pringle returns. Josh Holfelder comes out. Sean Foster will call a timeout if Sadale makes this, or maybe even if he doesn't. Right now we're tied. Sadale has one more. Sadale Jones, a 77% free throw shooter. In this game, he is 4 of 6. Here it goes. It is good. Curry has the lead.
Seahawks timeout.
Salve takes a timeout with 3.5 seconds left. The ball be under Curry's basket. Got to go full length of the court. So it'll be a set play that they work on. And I'm sure Sean Foster has worked on this play since the first day of practice. Most coaches put in the last second play literally in the first day of practice so that everyone retains if we're ever down by 2 or we need a 3, this is what we're going to do on a full court possession. So that's what I'm sure he's just talking to his kids about.
The other part of this is that's Salve's last timeout. They can't call any more timeouts. They have to get the ball in play. They have to get it down close enough for a shot. They've got 3.6 seconds to do it.
This has been a great game no matter how this ends. But that's a good point. They've got to get this ball in.
And you know you want Isaiah Pringle to take it if possible. Carlos Ribeiro's on him.
He or Deneen.
Will Smiley's going to put it in play. Guarded by the big tall guy. Smiley throws it up court to Bielefeld. Gets it over here to Deneen. Throws it up on the run. Can't get it to go at the buzzer. Had the good open shot, the good open look, and Patrick Deneen just missed.